Morning guys, welcome back to Ravers Mead. I am down here early. It is 7 o'clock. I have just fed everyone. They're eating their breakfast. Yeah, we're not going to see them for a few minutes until they're finished and want their hay. Hey Nelly Noo. This sounds like a washing machine. She loves her food, bless her. There's little Stumps. Dog. Yeah, so I'm waiting for everyone to finish their breakfast and then I have got a lot to do this morning. So it is dressage day. Yay, finally. I booked this about 3 weeks ago. It is our first competition of the year and it is our first competition for almost 2 years now. I'm taking both the boys out, so I'm taking Woody and Blue with me. And this is going to be interesting. So we don't have a lorry at the moment. The venue's only just up the road from us, so we're going to hack there. But the weather has been so rotten here the last couple of weeks that I've done zero schooling, like literally zero schooling for this. In fact, I've barely ridden them. I've hacked them out a few times, but I've barely done anything with either of them. So this is going to be interesting. Hopefully they'll be really, really good. They're only simple tests. I've got a walk trot test and a prelim test. We're doing intro B, I want to say, and prelim 14. So Woody's doing the prelim and Blue is doing the intro test. But yeah, that is our day. Blue is on... Oh, he's finished, look. Hey, don't eat your bucket. Ooh, special boy. You're funny. Yeah, Blue is on at about 20 to 11 and Woody is on at about 12:30. So the plan is to get everyone cleaned up. I haven't bathed them because the weather has been atrocious. Do you want your hay net, darling? I'll get it in a sec, hang on. Yeah, I haven't bathed them because the weather's been atrocious. So I've just plastered them in grooming spray last night and I'm hoping for the best. So we've got a mega grooming session to do this morning for both boys. I need to clean my tack. And I need to get the yard tidied up, and then I've got to get down to the venue. He's pulling faces behind me. Probably for about 10 I want to aim to get there, just so that he can have some time to sort of settle in, take it all in and get over the atmosphere, because he's not been anywhere like that for years, and neither have I, so it's going to be interesting. Yeah, so that is my chaotic, very poorly explained plan for the day. I'm going to crack on and get these boys their hay nets, get Nelly and Stumpy out in the yard with their hay nets, and then I think I'm going to leave the stables for now. I'm going to do that later, and I'm going to get the boys out and have a look how clean they hopefully are. I'm hoping they're going to be clean. Fingers crossed. Right. Maybe I should have bathed their legs yesterday. Oh. Yeah, that's not great. I mean, it's not awful, but not great. Oh, Woodster, what are we going to do with you, dude? Same with Blue. I mean, it's not awful, but... Oh, buddy. Okay, right. Am I going to have to get you some hay, Stumpy? Is she not sharing? Okay, hang on a sec. I'm going to get Stumpy some hay, because Nelly Noo is being a meanie weenie. Okay, so the battle plan at this moment, I think, is going to be to just give them a really good brush and see how they come up and hope for the best. So. Okay, I think we can get away with this. Now, I would just like to clarify that I would absolutely never in a million years... Oh, let me get that at the right angle. So I would never in a million years take there we go. I would never in a million years take a horse to a show with feathers in this condition. But this is dressage today. We're not being judged on turnout, so we can make this work. This will be fine. Maybe even rub a little bit of chalk in there in a minute, just before we go, just to hide some of the sort of brown patches, but I mean, that's okay. That's acceptable. Good news, Woody, you don't need a bath today. I bet that makes him happy. Okay, the boys are back in their stables now. Hey Woody. They're all cleaned up. Well, as good as they're going to get for today anyway. Yeah, as I said, this is absolutely not show level turnout. This has been a real, like, botch job. But it's going to be absolutely fine. It's more than acceptable for what we're doing today. Do you mind, Mr. Pushy? Mr. Pushy, that's not like you. You're starting to get anxious. Woody gets a bit anxious when we take him out, bless him. Hopefully he'll hold it together, but he knows his routine has changed, and now that he's had an hour's worth of pampering, he knows something's going on, so you gotta stay chilled, dude. You gotta stay chilled. What's probably going to do it for him, the final straw, as they say, is going to be when I take Blue out, because Blue's going first. You gotta try not to freak out, buddy. You gotta stay calm. Okay? You gotta stay calm. Bless him. You're a sweet boy. Yeah, so they're pretty much ready to go. We can just grab them out of their stables, chuck their tack on. Oh, brush any hair out of... Any hair? Brush any hair out of? Brush any hay out of their hair. And they're good to go. Right, you dude. And you'll probably need your nose washing as well. Eyes and nose wash before we go. Yeah, so everything's up together. I've mucked out. The yard is clean. You alright, dude? Only thing I've got left to do now is get my tack cleaned up. So I'm going to get that out and crack on with that now, because it feels like we're on top of stuff, but I am very aware of the fact that time is getting on now. Another thing I've just realised I need to do is I need to find my saddle pads, my dressage pads. I think I saw one the other day. I kind of have a habit of putting things in storage in random places. So I need to dig them out soon, but let's get the tack cleaned first. So I'm really not sure how today is going to go, to be honest with you all. We're completely unprepared for this. I am very aware of that. It's our first competition in almost 2 years. Yeah, I don't feel nervous as such, but I feel very unprepared. Like when I arranged today's competition, when I signed us up for this, I was expecting to have 2 or 3 weeks to get the boys trimmed and tidied, do lots of schooling with them, and really work on things. But the weather has had other ideas about that, and I haven't been able to do any prep work at all. So this is completely and honestly us going in with no training. I've hardly schooled Woody at all this year, actually. He's done maybe 3 or 4 schooling sessions and a few hacks, so this is going to be interesting. Okay, I am just about to get changed. The microphone has just snapped off of my camera, which is fantastic. The mic itself is fine, it's the little thing that attaches it to the camera has broken, so that's a bit annoying. Fair warning, audio quality from here on out may be sketchy to say the least, but there you go. Yeah, I'm just about to get dressed. I'm going to have a quick look at my test sheets. I'm only going to look at the one that I'm doing now. I'm not going to confuse myself with the other one yet. Pretty sure I can remember it, but I just want to double check. This is a really short test actually, which is good. And yeah, I need to get dressed quickly and read this and eat a cake because I am hungry. Oh, cake is the best. Yeah, so apart from the mic snapping off my camera, today's going pretty well so far. I'm not going to lie, I'm a bit shocked, but I'm not complaining. I mean, if the mic thing is the only issue we have today, I'm going to be very happy. Right, how needs doing. I am going to turn you guys off for a minute because, let's face it, you don't need to see me getting changed. And I'll see you when I'm ready. Okie dokie! We are on our way! It should take us probably about 15 minutes to get there. Everybody else is driven on down there. We don't have the horse box at the moment, so me and Blue are having to walk, but that's all good because we're going to do our warm-up along the way. We look so smart, it's funny. One thing I have noticed actually, either my neck has got fatter over the last couple of years or this top has shrunk because my collar is choking me right now, like seriously choking me. I'm sure I'll forget about it once we get in there, but that's interesting. So yeah, I'm just going to let him have a nice long stretch all the way there. I'm going to do a little bit of limbering up with him. We'll do some flexing and a little bit of lateral work just to engage his hind end because I know he's a bit stiff in there sometimes. So we'll do all of that before we get there, and then hopefully by the time we get there I can just let him take in the atmosphere. We'll have a couple of laps around the warm-up ring. Hopefully he'll settle down beautifully and then we can just wait for our test. Don't you look smart in your saddle pad, mister? Huh? It's weird wearing white gloves as well. Good boy. Here we are, Bluey. You've been waiting to come in here for months now, haven't you? Huh? Good boy. Well done, dude. Are you happy? Huh? Are you happy? Good job. guys, it's chucking it down right now. It's absolutely minging out here. I am just on my way back with Woody. He's a little bit skitty, bless him. This horrible storm kicked in literally the second we started our test. So we had wind up our bum, rain in our faces. He was not happy, I was not happy. But we're almost home now. Hey dude. Could have gone better, given the circumstances. I think it went really well, actually. But yeah, I'm going to get him home, get him put to bed, get the boys comfortable, and I will catch up with you guys a bit later on. Hey guys, what's up? It's evening now. It was raining way too much outside for me to carry on filming, unfortunately, so the boys are all tucked up in bed now, everyone's fed and happy, and I am in my jammies, so I'm very happy as well. Yeah, today went better than I was expecting. Woody did try to deck me twice in the warm-up ring. Sadly, we didn't catch that on camera, but he threw a huge buck. Well, not so much a buck, it was a rodeo. He wanted me off of his back, and he tried really hard. I did kind of lose the moral high ground though, because once he was finished having his epic tantrum, I screamed at the top of my lungs, "Ha ha, sucker, I'm still on you." And yeah, definitely lost the moral high ground there, but hey ho, it was a victory in my eyes because he has dumped me at that venue before, so I was very happy that I stayed on him. So got the test sheets here. That was Woody's. He was incredibly tense, as you could see from the video. The weather didn't help at all, and let's face it, like I said, we've done no training for this, but he still got a respectable score. He came away with 62.69%. All of his comments were just that he was tense, he was hollow, he was distracted, which I knew anyway. But yeah, not too tragic. And Blue, bless his little cotton socks, came second in his class with 65.87%. He's got loads of stuff to work on as well. Nothing major, just basic stuff. So I'm really happy with that. Both the boys have done awesome today. We really had it against us, and they pulled it off. They really did. So I am chuffed bits. Yeah, so that's just about it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope to be doing many more like this throughout the rest of the summer. Well, I use the word summer loosely because it is miserable constantly at the moment, but hopefully we'll get some nicer weather and we can go to some more events. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you next time. Bye.